A wonderful explanation, ma'am. It's really, it's very, it's a amazing explanation about that inner child, which is impacted by our domestication of the belief system, how it affects. It's really wonderful, ma'am. Thank you so much for this wonderful information. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Shadaji.
I appreciate your time and give us this knowledge to us. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Shadaji. Thank you. Anyone else who wants to tell or add on something? Any question?
Yes, madam. Namaste.
Namaste.
You said the first addiction, the side effect of that, the inner child hurt, is like start fixing others. Can you expand on that?
So what happens? Like it is like when you are a child. So you are told that a good person are those who take care of others. So like you are, suppose you are an elder child, okay, and you have younger siblings. So you are told that you have to take care of your siblings. It's your duty you should be doing. Otherwise, how can you be an elder sister or an elder brother? You should be doing. So somehow it is being put in our mind that we have to help others. That's a good thing. But what happens that we tend to lose ourselves and we tend to help others. So the problem is, it's just like when we are in aircraft and we are told that whenever there is a drop in air pressure, oxygen mask falls in. So along with that, we are being told that put the mask on your nose first, and then only you help your children. So what happens in our daily life? We are told otherwise. We are told that you have to help others first. So we tend to lose ourselves and we tend to get into fixing others. And now what happens? Others are just our mirrors. Now what happens in our day-to-day life, whatever our relations are, the things are, they are just like our mirrors. So it is as if you are trying to polish the mirror. You want to correct the mirror, but the mirror is just reflecting you, right? So we lose and we feel that we are so drained. We are trying so hard to help others, and people are not. People are just taking advantages of me, and all those sort of things are there, and we feel so depleted of energies and all, and yet things don't change, and we feel even more hurt. So this is how it is. So when we are getting to fixing others, it happens when our we are hurt deep within, when the inner child is hurt. How it is hurt? Because uh, like the way it is being told that you should be taking care of your sibling or something like that. It is just not that. It's not that we should not be helping our parent, but if it is set as a belief or something like that, it may hinder our growth later.
Yeah, thank you so much. Probably it happens to the firstborns, maybe. I'm just
Not
guessing.
always, not
Not
always.
always.
Yeah, the younger ones are also being told that you should be listening or you should be obeying what you are being told. And many a times it is happening, like suppose there's the third born and the parent or the mother is too occupied with other two, and she doesn't want the child only. So the child is getting all the vibes when the child is in the womb. Oh, I don't want this child. Why it is coming? It is such a hassle to grow another child. Oh my God, everything is on me only. How will I take care of myself? How will I take care of these two? How will I take care of the family? Oh my God, I'm stuck. So all this thought of the mother just passes on to the child, and the child feels, oh, I'm not needed. So the child tries to please the mother as much as possible. So the hurt is, so very deep when the child is in the womb only, that time. So it is nothing as such that the order or anything. Whatever the belief is set in, whatever goes in the child, that pain or something like that, that just goes. And we need to address that. We need to reparent. A lot of work, a lot of therapy things are needed to help that child, to help that hurt in our child.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Very useful subject. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajni. Yes, Sonia ji, please unmute.
Yeah, thank you, Shampa ji. This was extremely insightful, and yeah, I mean, the word domesticated really actually got me because I had never ever thought of that as you think of domestic as a home, house, but the word domestic can also mean your conditioning and how people expect you to behave, and how you cannot speak up, or you cannot voice an opinion, or boys cannot cry, or boys cannot show
Yeah, boys can't cry. Yeah.
That's a huge one, right?
Yes, yes, that's actually a huge one. And that is the reason that we say that the women are at loss. I would say the men are even at a greater loss
Mm-hmm.
because they can't even express their emotion. And
Yeah.
as they are so very trapped in the such conditioning, as they can't express their emotion, they start beating, they start doing otherwise. They do the violence. And then we say that the men are like that. They are rowdy, they don't understand. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they shell themselves. So
Yeah.
all this is there.
Yeah, they don't know how to
Yeah, express.
go there and express their emotions in the right
Yes,
manner, or
yes,
even actually cry when they need to cry,
yes.
which is a normal thing. It should be a normal.
Yeah.
So yeah, very, very insightful. One question I have for you is, like, I mean, Bhagavad Gita talks about intellect, the importance
Mhm.
of intellect to identify these emotions, right? Identify this conditioning and these beliefs that separate which ones actually are serving me and which ones I need to break out of to improve
Oh,
myself. So, but also the other part of the intellect is that sometimes it says, okay, don't be so joyous, don't be so
yeah.
happy. So, how do you keep that balance of sharpening your intellect, but also letting your intellect rest for a while, and you can be your inner child, true inner child?
Now the thing is, the term intellect, which I can associate with mind, that type of intellect is a very limited one because mind is just a huge collection of data, huge collection. So things that don't fit in that data, which is also a part of our belief, we anything out of it we cannot understand. That is our part. And if you are so Bhagavad Gita, the way it is expressed in English or something, the main thing that actually is to move beyond the intellect, that is to allow the wisdom to come. That wisdom is something that is a nature of our soul. And when that light comes in, the wisdom of the light of the soul, which is wisdom, when that pours in, then we truly become like a child. If you see the great ones, the enlightened ones, you can see that joy, that innocence of inner child in them. The way they are, they become that innocent, they become that pure, that light. The enlightened ones, they just become childlike. But before that, the intellect, which is like you have to be like that, you because of the huge data, huge information, we actually we think that okay, I know this belief is not serving me, so I should not listen to it. Theoretically, you know, but practically, you will again do what you believe in because these are not just things which can be addressed theoretically. These are every belief has energy with it, energy associated with it, emotions associated with it. So emotions are energy in motion. When it is stuck in some belief system, you may think that okay, this is a belief and this is not serving me, so I won't believe in it anymore. Suppose you say like that. But it is so deeply ingrained, it's very difficult that you can get rid of it. It will just come automatically. With mindfulness that we say, we tend to look at ourselves. Oh, I believed and I did that. It takes a lot of time if we do by that process. But if we just work and heal within, we work with our inner child, we heal our inner child, then things become different, you know. It becomes easier to drop the beliefs. It becomes easier to understand and own the power, the way we disowned our power, like the small elephant. So when we
Hmm.
when we heal ourselves, we just grow up and realize, well, now I am grown up, I have the power and I can own back my power. And then we can actually break all those, the ties and all that are tying us to our limited self. We can go beyond that. And I don't know whether you have watched that movie. It is in Hindi though, Bhag Milkha Bhag. It's a wonderful movie. Yeah, it is also based on inner child, that how the hurt inner child, uh, and the trigger words. The word actually, the Bhag Milkha Bhag is actually the trigger word for that person, the Milkha Singh, the late Milkha Singh. It's actually the life story. That movie is made on the life story of Milkha Singh. So the how he underwent such a trauma when he was a child and how that trauma continued. The trigger word was Bhag Milkha. When his father was getting killed and he is just telling, son, please don't look back, just run. And that word became a trigger for him. It will just cripple him. He won't be able to lift his leg. It was that, uh, a deeply ingrained, painful memory in Milkha Singh. So what he did, he went, he owned his pain. He didn't say that, okay, I don't, this is not there. He said, yes, it is there. He went, he owned the pain. And then the place where he feared not to go, he went there, and the race that he ran at that time, he got that title of flying sick. He was just not running, he was flying. He got back all his potential. This is how, when we heal our inner child, we just jump to our highest potential. It's a wonderful movie. If you can understand, you can see. If you don't understand Hindi, you can watch with English subtitles. It's so wonderful. I would suggest all of you to see that. It's a beautiful one.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I have to watch it again. And yeah, I think a couple of more. I maybe other people have questions, but a couple of more things that I was thinking about was, our beliefs. A lot of times, it keeps us safe. It's easy to just say no to a lot of things when we
Beliefs don't save us, frankly speaking.
yeah, it doesn't exactly, because it's we just use it as an excuse to say no to things, and just say, okay, I believe I can't do it, so no, I don't want to. And then the other thing is, the guilt from the belief that you are doing something because you don't truly believe or want to do it, and then you have the guilt, or you want to do it and you have the guilt because you didn't do it.
Yes. Thank you, Sonia ji.
Thank you. Please tell us more about your inner child workshop. You said you have the 9 days. If you can share the link, or like how.
You need to register for it. We have just created the registration link. I can send it to Vaishali ji, and I think she can pass on to you all.
Okay.
Right?
Thank you. Thank you
We'll
very
do
much.
that. Yeah, most
And
welcome.
I have a one quick question. It's
Yes.
about not the inner child, like a domestication belief system and all, but the adult person who is impacted by lots of uh, what what I would like to say. Like every time there's saying, "Look, you are not fit, you are not capable, you are not efficient," and comparison with the other person in the family
This
member.
is actually coming from the childhood only. The seed is sown there.
How we can help that person to remove that kind of belief system and grow and empower him.
That person, the first thing is meditation, definitely. Because when we are
Uh-huh.
meditating, we are receiving the life force energy. When we are filled with an energy, then only we can actually, empower ourselves to see that, well, this is not working. And then how can I help myself? And when you say so, the universe just conspires to help you. So you will get through some workshop or something like that, where you can come, you can help yourself, you can heal yourself. It can be like that, that it happens like that. So meditation is must. One should meditate. Then only the healing process becomes, faster, and it becomes deeper, and you truly can heal yourself.
I'm trying to help somebody like that. So he's in
Mhm.
lots of
So
issues
Shadaji, I would
going on.
suggest you to meditate first, and just
Uh-huh,
check what is in that person that is triggering me
uh-huh,
somewhere. This is very interesting,
uh-huh,
Whenever someone's pain is triggering us, just know that that pain is there in you. So it's very interesting, actually. So just observe that what am I?
yeah,
What is that in that person which is hurting me? So you can meditate, and you
yeah,
can teach meditation to that boy, and you can tell
uh-huh,
that as boy that yes, there are possibilities. It is
uh-huh,
you can find that you are not what you are thinking. You can be very different. You can
uh-huh,
rediscover yourself if you truly want so. You can just tell that. And I'm also doing that. I'm
uh-huh,
doing this meditation. Why don't you do? And then slowly,
uh-huh.
when meditation comes, the 40 days cycle, so then a lot of new thinking is possible.
Yeah, actually, that person right now is in a rehab center because his attitude and all, because he lots of angry comes in his mind and start to give a trouble in the family. It's in my family, and
Hmm,
then and he is my sister's son, and
hmm,
right now he is in a rehab center, and I'm trying
hmm,
to help. How can I help him to do all this? Help him to come out from his trauma and so many things. So he is always thinking himself he is inefficient, and also a lot of comparison in the other family members kind of thing. So I'm trying to help him that, and I'm thinking how I can. Okay, ma'am, thank you so much. Is there any advice from your side that, so that I can contact
when
and
a person
try?
when a person is like in a such a state where the person needs to be put in rehab, it's very difficult that you can
Uh-huh,
talk to the person. Frankly speaking, that person has closed himself. He won't hear you. So it's better that you meditate. You just ask the people to meditate. Right now, we are doing the workshop relationship where we do Ho'oponopono and lot many other things. So you can do that
uh-huh,
to that boy. You can do that from distance. That whatever
uh-huh,
pain that you are undergoing, I'm really sorry
uh-huh,
for that. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. May the grace and peace be multiplied to you. You can just lovingly say, just with full of emotions and everything, just observe what happens. Many a time by doing this, you can help others. You can try this out,
yeah.
but definitely without right now, even if you say something to him, he won't listen because the trauma has, he is now fully covered in that, so he won't be able to listen to anything that you say.